सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों.
They glare at the window, at the boy adjusting the veil on his head, the glimmered natural makeup, chasing the elegant feature, and the boy kept on praising that lovely bride. Are you ready? They hearing Jungkook rumble. They saw as that when his eyes fell on Tae, his arm went to the dress form. He was paralleled in black. The material of his cloth were against the athletic form. The brush scraped through their cheek as he stared at his husband. Jungkook cleared his thought and the makeup artist left the couple alone. We should leave, since you are ready. Jungkook assented, and his eyes on Tae hit his form. They twisted his finger and nodded his head in response. His heart shuddered. They tugged behind him as he stood on the room only to stop when the curtains suddenly. Taeyong glared at the broad back and cautioned. Taeyong, he whispered. Huh? Has anyone told you? To turn his head to the side as he spoke, that you are so pretty. Taeyong felt his heart miss a beat. As the voice, he was not looking at Tae yet, but his voice held the authority that the body shivered. He could feel the inner self fainting at his word. He called him pretty. So pretty. Jungkook didn't give Tae the time to respond, as his arms stretched behind him to hold their tiny hand and his huge ones that had to dedicate as he didn't want to warm and harm Tae. Just they glared at the back as he tugged his finger through his hand and started to walk again, the time dragging Tae along. This man was going to brush Tae's poor head. He tapped on his shoes against the floor as he started the number of people in front of him. He felt tired of receiving congratulations and attending of the guest. His anxious gaze went toward the stage of his 1000th time today that he saw the gorgeous boy claiming at whom that he was talking to. He felt his nervous calm instantly when he saw Tae laughing at some one person in front of him and he was speaking. You're going mad, Jungkook. He straightened his cloth as he closed his eyes for a moment. The face didn't leave his side. He had become a creep, and it was not even 2 days of Tae being with him. Whatever Tae was doing, to him it was freaking scary. Jungkook, I'm finding you for so long. Go and sit beside Taeyong. It's time for group pictures. The mom explained sharply as she pushed him slightly toward the stage. He didn't want to acknowledge, but his mood was just hearing that he was to be seated with Tae. Akron, clearing his thought, had stood in Tae's direction. He reached toward Tae, who lowered his gaze as he sat beside him. Move so close, it could. He saw Taeyong, twisted his finger. Are you tired? He questioned, eyeing him, slaying at the urge of kissing the red cheeks. A little. You? A lot. He mumbled, and Jungkook served the face to him. They found him already gasping at him. They discovered how loved his child. It was not feel awful through. Strange in a good way. I meet a lot of new people. It's tiring. No, I like meeting new people. I meet new patients all the time. I can't afford to get tired by this. They smiled, and Jungkook sorrowed his heart. They did a weird thing. How can he smile so pretty? How was this pretty? What is happening? Also, the dress today is comfortable. They furthered. Congratulations on both of you. The young was startled as he heard a loud exclaim. They saw a young man smiling at the both of them. He was quite tall and curly hair was sharp jawline. He looked handsome, not more than his husband drew. Thank you, they whispered when he noted Jungkook was not going to. The response, he barely nodded his head. They was busy that man didn't speak like when not required or at all. Come on, Jungkook. Loosen up, man. The person gave a light smack on Jungkook's shoulder when he just in response. Yeah, that much was effort. Wow, don't mind him, brother-in-law. His face is like that since childhood. The person said. Guy, Jungkook won. Yes, Guy's life. What the? Shut up. They laughed as Jungkook explained sharply, earning a cheeky grin, and the response was Guy. Look, how pretty he's looking while laughing. You should do the same. Guy spoke, and it was when Jungkook grabbed the hand and placed it on his lap. With the listening finger through the left one and placed the delicate hand on his thighs. The laugh getting his tiny speck started spread through the hand he was currently capsing. The scare threatening his caps to his soft hand and saw Kai staring at him. It's still freaking irresponsible to do that, holding this soft hand. That the cold ones. I could do this forever. He fulfilled that urge of showing that they belongs to him. It was his now. It was John Theon. The way he didn't care. Oh, what's the life of single? Stop rubbing it on my face. His friend, well, when he stroked his skin, to lean irritation he felt on seeing everyone was not him. He kept holding the hand, and entire occasion as 1,000 of people, and took their picture. It was not only his mother announced that they should leave, was when Jungkook felt they were leave and Jungkook felt to pleaded. He felt furious at how everyone was staring at Theon. He wanted to take the away. Jungkook, at a break he turned off that engine. He had asked the driver to leave. He wanted to reach home as soon as possible. Theon, Jungkook whispered looking at Tae and tugged his seat as he rested against the mirror. He was asleep, and he said he was not tired. Jungkook held his hand and having it away from the cold glass, placing it against the sea. Reaching his side, he blocked the door. His lips were curled as he saw a droll face. A few baby hairs on his eyes, he cares them away, and not processing excess fully. His tanned lips was almost in an adorable pout. He reached his finger brush outline of the jaw. His hand was geared the second felt his shuffle. Stay still and make sure that Tay wasn't away, that little body in his arms, taking slow, calculating steps to reach the room and gently light Tay on the bed. He was going to shift back when he saw him opening his eyes in a blink. They gasped watching him lean over him. Their face was too close, his powerful gaze, as they had been awake the moment he carried him in his arm, but didn't open the eyes. As it froze at the powerful arm, they wanted to keep feeling him. Hi, they mumbled stupidly. Hello, they replied, his eyes holding amusement. Shall we watch a movie? He asked. A horror one, they added, and Jungkook could not help but chuckle. Are you sure? Jungkook questioned Theon. His house on Netflix that was playing a horror movie at 1 in the night. They had changed into comfortable clothes now and sat against the headboard of the bed. Definitely, this is going to be so good, they answered, pulling the comforter on him, covering himself completely, just leaving his eyes out. We can still sleep, he informed. No, we'll watch this, they explained, and Jungkook shrugged. Whatever they said. A few moments later, Jungkook looked over Tae as he screamed. His head in the comfort. They were just halfway through the movie and it was freaking 10th time they was yelling. The 11th time now.